Hello and welcome everyone, my name is Fleur, and in today's vinyasa class we're working into twists, so into the region of the fire of our core and the rotation of the spine and finding new perspectives of our body. So bring yourself to the front of the mat, have the feet either hip width apart or you can bring the feet together, toes touching and heels slightly apart, reach your fingertips down towards the ground. And then find length through the inner legs. Lift up towards the hips. Draw the belly button slightly in and up. Draw the ribs a little together. Roll your shoulders a little bit back and down. And close your eyes. And then find deep, long breath as you breathe in. Think of that heart expanding. And as you breathe out, draw everything to the center, to the core. Again, breathing in, expanding. Standing tall, lengthening upwards. Exhale, drawing in through the belly button. And again, inhaling. And as we stand here, let's notice what happens inside. So notice with what you're coming to the mat today, what you're arriving here with. Any emotions, any feelings, any physical conditions. And that is what you're working with today. So we don't have to be a certain way, we just come with what we bring to the mat. This is your set for today that you're playing with. So honor it, honor any injuries, honor any tiredness, or honor your energy. Play. Try out. And from here, bring your hands to your heart center. Set your own intention for your practice. Take a deep breath in. And exhale, sigh it out. And then inhale to chant one Om, breathing in. Om. Blink your eyes open. Bring your arms by your side and then take a deep breath in. Reach your arms up towards the ceiling. On your exhale, hinge forward, I'll turn sideways. Into Uttanasana, nice and soft. So first forward fold. Come up halfway, lengthen the spine forward. Hands down to the floor, step back, high plank. Take one extra breath here. Open the chest. Squeeze the legs together. Exhale, bend your knees and bring the chest to the floor. Elbows go back. Slide forward into a low cobra. Open the heart, point your toes. Exhale, tuck the toes, push back into a downward facing dog. First downward dog, start to walk it out. A little bend through one knee and then the other. Press your hands into the floor. Spread your fingers and draw the chest through the arms. Shake out your head. And now let's set the pose when you're ready, when you're a little bit warmer. If you're feeling quite tight in the hamstring, just bend your knees a little bit and then try to draw the hips back and up. So you're stretching out through the arms. And then setting the pose and stay for 5 breaths. 1. Just getting familiar with your downward dog today. 2. Pull in the navel. Push the mat forward so the chest comes down. 3. I'm slipping. Whoop. Breathe in for 4. Tilt the tailbone slightly up. And 5. On your exhale, bending your knees, look forward. Step, walk or hop to the front. Come halfway, open the chest. And exhale, pull the belly into fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, press into the feet, lift the arms all the way up. And then folding down again, Uttanasana. Come up halfway, expand through the spine. Hands to the floor, press the hands to the floor, step back or hop back, and then bend your elbows again. You can bring the knees down or the chaturanga. Inhale, open the chest, hands down to the floor, either low cobra or I was throwing upward dog, size of the mat. Exhale, pull the hips back, downward dog. 5 breaths here again. Inhaling for 1, exhaling for 1. Think of the outer corners of your armpits rolling down to the floor. Breathe in for 3. Find those long breaths.
Exhale, think of drawing the heels down towards the ground. 4. Belly pulls in. And 5. On your exhale, bend your knees again, look forward, step or hop to the front, or walk, come up halfway. Exhale, pull your belly in and fold down, head to the shins. You might bend the knees if you like. Inhale, reach your arms up, look up. And again, folding down into Uttanasana. Hands to the floor. Coming up halfway, expand the chest, each time a little bit longer. Hands to the floor, press down and step back, high plank. Bending your elbows, either with knees down, chest forward, long neck. Inhale, open the chest, roll shoulders back. Exhale, push back, downward facing dog. Now we're going to roll forward, pull the belly in, lift your heels up, and then slide through the spine like a wave, all the way forward. Chest comes beyond your wrist. On your exhale, bend your knees, pull the hips back and back up. And again, roll through the spine, uncurling it. Until the chest comes forward, draw the belly in, bend your knees, push the hips back and up. 3 more, roll up through the spine, head comes forward, last. Exhale, bend the knees, push back and up. Good. Roll forward, draw the belly in, and then bend your knees, pull navel in, hips go back and up. Last one, roll forward into plank position, hold your plank. Push down into your hands, open the chest. You have the options to bring the knees down. Let's do a chaturanga. Just bend your elbows, chest comes forward. Don't go too low, just to where the shoulders and the elbows are on one line, and push the floor away. Good, don't collapse the lower back. And again, bend the elbows. Knees can come down, and then push the floor away. And again, bend your elbows backwards. I've got the knees down because I'm a little tired, so I'm putting the knees down today. What you want to avoid is doing a chaturanga and then going collapsing in your lower back. So you have to control the lower back, pushing through the arms. Let's do one more. Nice and controlled. Ready? Bend your elbows and then push the floor away. Tuck the toes, push back into downward facing dog. Reach the hips back. Feel warm in the arms. And then slowly start to walk yourself forward or step forward. Come up halfway. Open the chest. Exhaling to fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, reaching your arms up. And bring your hands to your heart, Samasthiti. Good. Surya Bees. Bend your knees. I just have to do this top. Utkatasana. Reach your arms next to your ears, nice and long. Finding your fire in your body. On your exhale, fold down again, Uttanasana. Halfway up, long on the spine. Hands to the floor, step or hop back. Bending your elbows, chaturanga. Inhale, open the chest into your low cobra or upward dog. Exhale, pull back, downward facing dog. Lift up your right leg, bringing the left foot in the middle of the mat. On your exhale, bring the right foot between your hands. Do a high lunge. Inhale, lift the arms up. Squeeze the glutes. Exhaling all the way down, frame your foot. Step back, and if you like, do a 3-legged chaturanga. Lowering down through the elbows. Inhale, open the chest. And exhale, back to downward facing dog. Right foot in the middle of the mat. Lift up left leg. Exhale, left knee forward between your hands. High lunge. Inhale, arms up. And exhale all the way down. That's it. Draw the belly in. Step back. Or 3-legged chaturanga. Inhaling, open the chest. Exhale, downward dog. Good. Turbo dogs, bend your elbows slightly to the side and then squeeze them in. So as if you're wanting to try and get the elbows to the floor, but your head is not coming to the floor and your elbows aren't coming to the floor either. You're just pushing into the hands. Stay here, 3 breaths. Feeling the strength of the shoulders. Breathe another, 2. Exhale, you might want to bend the knees, that's fine too. Wrap the elbows in as if they want to touch in the middle, and 3. Inhale, straighten the arms. Bend your knees, look forward. Inhaling, step or lightly hop to the front. Open the chest. Exhaling to fold. Bend your knees, Utkatasana, chair pose. And then stand tall and fold down again, Uttanasana. That's it, well done. Inhale halfway, open the chest. Hands to the floor, lean into the hands, push the floor away, and step or hop back. Chaturanga, or again, knees down. Inhale, open the chest. Exhaling, downward dog. Bring the toes together, touching, lift up right leg into the sky. Push the floor forward. Exhale, bring right foot between your hands. High lunge, inhale, arms up. Stretch through the fingertips. Good, exhale all the way down. Oop. Step back. Three-legged if you like. Open the chest. And exhale, downward dog. Right foot in the middle, lift left leg up, point your toes. Exhale, left foot step forward. High lunge. Breathe in, lift your arms up. Squeeze that leg, that's it, catch it. Exhale all the way down into your vinyasa. Open the chest. And exhale, downward dog. Beautiful. Stay here, or again, 3 breath in, turbo dogs. Just 3, getting that breath back. 1, connect to the breathing. 2, and for 3. Straighten the arms, bend your knees, look forward, step or hop to the front, come up halfway, take this off, exhale, forward Uttanasana. Inhale, bend your knees, Utkatasana. One last round, folding forward, Uttanasana, hinge from the hips. See if you can go a little lower, coming halfway. Chest open, hands to the floor, push the floor, step or hop back, Chaturanga. Open the heart. Exhaling back to your downward dog. Right leg lifts up to the sky. Stretch the leg. Exhaling, right foot steps between your hands. Reach up the arms, lengthen upwards. And exhale all the way down. I'll just do 1 round till we follow fold Chaturanga. Inhale, open the chest. If you need a break, you can always come down. We're nearly there. Left leg lifts up. Exhale, left foot steps forward. Breathe and lift the arms up. And exhale all the way down. We're nearly there. This is the last one. Breathe, connect to the breath, moment by moment. Inhale, upward dog. And exhale, downward dog. If you're still feeling strong, your third turbo dog. Or if you've had enough for a moment, open your knees. I'm breathing because I'm talking, and then sit back and relax. Taking those long breaths for 2. And 1 more for 3. Well done. And then let's come into a tabletop position. Gentle, let's start gentle a little bit now. Start to bring your right leg out to the side. Turn the right foot to the side. Stretch out your left leg. So your left arch of the foot is in line with the knee. And then reach up through your left arm. So nice and long. Just stretch up through the left arm. Knees on the floor. Open the chest. Hold it here. And then if you can, see if you can press into the left foot and bring your right foot in front of the left into Vashisthasana, holding it there. So both legs side plank. Breathe, 2 more breaths. Knee can always come down. Lift through the armpit. And then slowly bring the left arm back down to the floor. Come back to a tabletop position. Other side, turning your left foot to the left side of the mat. Straighten your right leg away from you. And then turn to the right side of your mat and reach up your right arm. Just hold it here, keep lifting through the waist. Or if you're feeling strong, step your left foot in front of the right and think of drawing the hips up, squeezing your waistline. Breathing in, breathing out. 1 more deep breath here. And releasing, bring the hand back down to the floor. Bring the knees back down towards the floor. Good. Taking a tuck of the toes, push back into downward facing dog. Well done. Bring your right toes together, touching at the middle of the mat. And lift your right leg up to the sky. On your exhale, draw the right foot forward between your hands. High lunge. Reaching your arms up. Open the chest. And then from here, open your arms. Like you want to embrace someone, but you can still see your fingertips out of the corners of your eyes.
And then from here, draw the navel in and start to move the chest towards the right. You will notice that your right hip wants to come back and left hip wants to come forward. So keep the hips exactly as they are as you open the chest. The movement is coming from the midline. Keep pushing back into your left leg. Deep breath in and out. Now as you inhale, straighten the right leg. Reach your arms up. As you exhale, twist a little deeper. Inhale, straighten right leg. Lift the arms up. Exhale, bend the right knee in to go a little deeper. One more. Inhale, reach the arms up. And exhale, bend the right knee. Twist to the right. Twisting to the right. Good. Bring your left hand onto your right knee. Right hand onto left knee. And bring the left knee down towards the floor. From here, left hand down. Simple twist. Reaching up, right arm to the sky. If you like, tuck the back toes and straighten your left leg. Open the chest. Breathe 1. Keep the neck long. Tuck the chin a little to the chest. 2. Roll right shoulder back. And 3. Exhale. Inhale, bring right hand inside of your right foot. Take a little wriggle forward and back through the chest. A little bit into the hips. Well done. Just getting the hips nice and open. And then from here, bring the left knee down towards the floor. Bring the left knee a little bit further in. Right hand onto right knee. Lift up through the left arm. And then move left elbow over your right knee as low as it goes. I'll turn around. Bring the left hand, make it into a fist. Tuck the left toes and bring the right hand on top of that fist. And then pull the chest up towards your hands as you press a little down with your hand into the left fist. Open the chest, draw the chin in. 3 deep breaths. 1. Try not to force anything. You want to create space. 2. And 3. Well done. Looking down towards the floor. Frame your foot with your hands. Step back into high plank. Just turn around to the other side. And then bend your elbows. Chaturanga. Inhale, open the heart. Low cobra, upward dog. Exhale, downward facing. Bring the toes together, touching. Lift your left leg up into the sky. Point your toes. On your exhale, bring the left foot between your hands. Reach your arms up, nice and high. High lunge. I'll go sideways so you can see. Good. Reach them up and then open the arms again to the side. So you're facing forward. Breathe in and then on your exhale, start to move to the left with your body. Good. Keep your hip area exactly as it is. Breathe in, straighten front leg. Exhaling to bend it. Roll the shoulders down. Inhaling, straighten, reach your arms up. Good, that's it. Pull in the navel. Exhale, bend. Think of each time going a little deeper. One more. Inhale, arms up. Relax the face. Just breathe. There you go. Good. And then from here, bring your right hand down. Left hand down onto the knee. Bring the left knee down. Well done. Taking one more. Untuck. Right hand down to the floor. And then just lift up the left arm. Do a little twist if you like. Tuck the back toes and open through the chest as your back leg stretches. Breathing in, roll the shoulder down. 1. Widening your chest. And then bring the left hand inside of your left knee. And just start to move forward and back. Forward and back. You can always bring the back knee down. Think of the hips slowly moving towards the floor. From here, bring the right knee down, bring the hips back, reach your right arm up, nice and long upwards, and then bring the right elbow over your left knee. Hook it under, make a fist with your right hand, place left hand on top, roll your left shoulder back and down, pull in the navel, keep the neck long, and then start to rotate. 3 deep breaths. 1. By pressing down with the left hand into your right fist, you might feel the heart lift upwards. 2. Releasing tension in the neck by rolling the shoulder back. And 3. Look down to the floor. Frame your foot with your hands. Step back into high plank. And exhale to chaturanga. Inhale, open the heart. And exhale back to downward facing dog.
Well done. Take 3 breaths to recover. Breathing in and exhaling out. Breathing in for 2. And exhaling 2. Breathe in for 3. And exhale 3. Bend your knees, look forward. Step or hop to the front of the mat. Lengthen halfway. And exhale, fold, Uttanasana. Breathe and lift your arms all the way up. And then bring the hands behind your back, either holding your hands down, so interlacing the fingers, holding your elbows, or if you like, you can come into reverse prayer. I'm not very good at that. My arm's a bit short for that. Bring the hand. So I like to interlace the hands. Now, step your right foot back, and then swivel around. So you're facing the back of your mat. Now make sure that your feet are about 1.5 feet away from each other. The hips are steady, facing backwards. Lift the chest. On your exhale, hinge forward. Draw the chest towards the shin. Find 3 deep breaths. 1. Keep the back heel on the floor. 2. Roll the shoulders down the back, long in your neck. The chest lifts even a little bit. Think of the belly button wanting to come first down. And 3. Breathe and come all the way back up. Release the arms. Bring your right hand onto your lower back. Lift up the left arm. That's it. And then hinge forward again. Hinge forward and see if you can bring your left hand either down on the floor, on your shin, or if you're feeling very open, you can try bringing the left hand outside of your right foot. You might have to make the stance a bit longer. That's it. Find your position. From here, start to turn your chest towards the right, rolling the right shoulder back. If you brought the hand too low, if you feel like you need to bend the knees, just come up a little bit, hand on your shin, and press your shin against the hand so you're not round in the back. And then if you're feeling comfortable, you can maybe turn the right arm out to the side, look to your thumb or right middle finger and rotate the chest up towards your right hand. Try not to bring the arm backwards, or keep the hand on the lower back. Once you're ready, 3 breaths. 1, 2, draw in through the navel. Keep weight also in the back heel. And 3. Well done. Look forward, bend your right knee. Transfer the weight into the right foot. Bring your right hand just underneath your right shoulder. Left hand onto your hip and lift up your left leg into half moon pose. If you like, take a block or book, or maybe a chair if you're in front of a chair, and you can place your hand on a little bit of height so that you lift the chest a little higher. And then flex your back toes, left hand on the hip, and try to stack your left hip on top of the right hip. Maybe you can let go of the left hand, and maybe you can look up. 3 breaths. 1. Keep lengthening through the crown of the head. 2. And 3. Slowly look down to the floor. Bring your left hand to the floor. You might have to bend the right knee a little bit, or not. Change the hands. Left hand onto your block or on the floor. And then stretch your right leg. Turn the little toe down to the floor of your left foot. And then open your right arm to the side. And again, twist. Open the chest to the right. 3 breaths. Keep lifting through the left heel. Breathe. 1, 2, twist are so nice, aren't they? Keep feeling that energy. And 3. Good. Bring your hands both down to the floor. Point your back toes and lift up the back leg. Standing splits. Last little breath here. 1. In lifting. 2. Maybe hold your right ankle. Draw your head down to the floor. And 3. And then slowly bend your right knee. Bend the left knee. Step the left foot forward. And just take a little forward fold here. Just a little release. Maybe hold your elbows. Take a little swing side to side. Good. Now listen. Option 1, you can just roll up. Option 2, you can release the arms And then take the outside of your right foot with your left hand, and then bring the right hand onto your lower back, and then stretch the right leg forward. This is quite challenging. As you see, I've just lost my balance as well. So you can also just bend the knee, bring it up, bring the right knee up, turn to the right, and then see if you can grab with your left hand, right hand, the left hand, the outside of the right foot, and then stretch the leg away from you. That's it. Now try with straight legs or just roll up. Open through the chest. Breathe. And then slowly come back down. Also slowly fold forward. And now everyone roll up, draw the belly in. Then we'll come back to standing. Let's do the other side. Hands again behind your back, interlace the fingers, or hold your elbows or reverse prayer. This time your left leg steps back. Swivel around, facing to the front. Lift the chest up. And exhale, hinging forward. 3 breaths. Lifting the heart a little away from the floor, but thinking the belly button wants to draw forward. 1, 2. Keep active in the legs so they're strongly drawing down like roots. And 3. On your next inhale, come all the way back up. Bring left hand onto your lower back. Reach up right arm for your twist. Exhale, hinging forward. Bring right hand on the floor if available, on a block, on your shin, or if you can, outside of your left foot. And then start to rotate the chest to the side. So no matter where you are, keep the foundation of the legs strong, and then you start to rotate the chest. Maybe your left arm can come up. 3 breaths. 1. Rolling the left hip slightly backwards. 2. Lengthen through the neck, through the back. And 3. Look down to the floor. Well done. Bring the hands back down. And let your breath in. Oh yeah, and then left hand goes forward. Nearly forgot my sequence. Left hand under the shoulder, right hand onto your hip, and then lift up your right leg. Flex your right toes to the right side of your mat. And try and stack your right hip over the left. Again, you can use a block or something to support yourself. Rotate the chest to the right side. And if you have your balance, maybe your right arm comes up. Breathe. 1. Think of the opposite ends of your body reaching to the crown and the foot. And 1 more. 3. Exhale, look down. Place your right hand under the right shoulder or on a block. Turn your toes of the right foot down. Keep reaching through the heel. And then either left hand onto your hip. Rotate the chest to the left. Or open the left hand to the side. 1. Push through the right heel. 2. Strong in your chest. And 3. Bring the hand back down. Well done. Lift up the right leg. Standing splits. Draw yourself down towards the left leg. 1. 2. And 3. Well done. Slowly bringing that right foot down. Take a little shake out through the upper body. Just fold forward. Hand down. Take a breath in. Exhale. Just side up. And then coming to the standing twist. So if you had a different variation, you can do it again. Otherwise, roll yourself up or grab the outside of the left foot. Then you can bring the left knee up and hold the left outside of the foot and see if you can find the twist. That's it. That's also nice. Yeah. Open. 1, 2, and 3. Slowly coming back down. Step down. Fold forward. Breathing out. Well done. And then from here, bend your knees. Utkatasana, chair pose. Bring the feet together, knees together. Twisting into this. And come forward. Take a little breath in here. On your exhale, bring your hands to your chest and turn to your right. Bring your left elbow low over your right knee. Keep your knees really close together so that the left knee doesn't move forward And the right back. Lift your chest up towards your hands and twist. 1, pull in the navel. 2, think of the right shoulder moving away from the ear. And 3. Sink all the way down so your hips come towards the heels. Bring your left hand down towards the floor, maybe fingertips, and open through the right arm. Again, right shoulder draws down. 1, deep breath, that's it. 2, face the palm forward and roll right shoulder down the back. Like this, roll it down. That's it, you got it. And 3. Now let's prepare for a little side crow. So to prep this, you might want to have a little bit of something like heighten something, like a little block that gives you a little bit of a height, like a perch. And then you're going to bring the hands to the side of your mat, fingers pointing to the right. Now, you don't even have to come off on a balance, but it's quite nice to think of the hands are down here, and then bring your right knee onto your bent left elbow. And all you're going to do is just lean a little bit forward, and you can calm a little bit back. If you don't have a block, some of you don't need it, you can also just lean a little bit into the side and come back up. You'll feel that the twist will go a little bit deeper. Just lengthen through the chest, lengthen through the chin. Good. The lower your elbows through, the lower your shoulders will come, the more you'll feel that eventually, maybe the toes can come up. So they'll go a little lift and lower. Try not to jump, it's just like a little squeeze of the legs, lift. The head will come down towards the floor. In my case, because I feel I'm not very long. Nice, that's it. Do one more. Lifting. And then lowering. Good. And then come back to the center. Do maybe a little counter twist, just move the hands over to the left. Then come back to center. And then breathe in. Lift the arms up, stand tall, and then let's come to the other side, bend your knees, hiccups, into Utkatasana, turn to your left, bring your right elbow over your left knee, keep the knees again in line, hands to your heart, lift the chest, up to your hands, and breathe. 1, go this way today, long breath, roll that top shoulder down, 2, that's it, good, and 3. Find a spot for the eyes, that's where you want to turn the heart to. And then bend the knees a little bit more. Bring the hands down towards the floor. Place the palms down. You can move them a little bit further away and just start to lean a little bit forward. Right elbow, left and right. Right elbow and left knee connecting. So if you can see, my shoulders have to come down for my hips to come up, and then my feet will come light. So of course, if this is not twisted enough yet, then this will be difficult. You feel you have to round, you're like, I'm never going to get my hips up. So you have to bring your shoulders forward beyond your hands. Do you see that? So you're bending your elbows, and then chest comes forward, my chin comes forward a little bit, and then my feet become light. Keep squeezing the knees together. Good. One more try. You don't have to lift the feet at all yet. And then it's a nice twist. Whew. Come back to center when you had enough. Move the hands over to a little counter. Twist for the spine. And then just breathe in. Push into the feet. Come back into standing. And then exhale, open the arms to the side. Good. Hands to your hips. Step out to the side. Big step. I'm already facing you, but you have to face the side now. Bring the hands to the hips. Lift up the chest. Inhale. On your exhale, hinge forward, nice and long through the spine. Bring the hands down to the floor if available, or on blocks. You might have to bend the knees. Take a long breath in. On your exhale, imagine you're pushing the middle of the mat forward. Chaturanga arms, so bent elbows that point backwards. Take 3 breaths. Inhale, 1. Exhale, 1. If the crown of the head is close to the floor and you're comfortable in tripod, you can go to tripod headstand. Long breath in and out. And then slowly come back. Inhale, open the chest forward. Bring your hands onto your hips. Hold it there. Breathe in If you want a little bit more, open your arms to the side. Place the weight a little bit forward into the balls of the feet. 2 and 3. Move the feet just a little bit closer together and then turn towards your right with your upper body. Bring the left hand outside of your calf or your ankle and then open the right arm to the sky as your left elbow pulls down towards the floor. So chest is moving towards right leg, right arm reaches up. Nice and long. 2 and 3. Breathe in, come back to center, release the ankle, feeling the difference, and then other side, bring right hand outside of your left calf or your ankle, lift up the left arm, look up, bend your right elbow and try to draw the elbow down towards the floor as you pull yourself towards the left leg. 1, 2 and 3. Slowly release. Bring both arms out to the side and exhale, bring them onto your hips. Breathing, come all the way up to standing. Interlace the hands behind your back. 1 more. Lift the chest and exhale, fold forward, reaching the arms over the head. Maybe draw the chin a little bit to the chest. 3 deep breaths. 1 and 2. Activate through the belly and 3. Slowly release. Bring the hands down to the floor. Draw them slightly back, fingers pointing back behind you. And then if you can, see if you can slide the hips back as your feet move forward. Maybe you can even lift the leg off the floor. Don't worry if that doesn't work yet. Good. And then from here, let's come into a little bit of side stretching. Bending your right leg. Grab with your left hand again the outside of your right ankle. Flex or point your left toes and then reach up the right arm and reach the right arm all the way up and over. Draw the right hip down. 1. So hold the ankle with the hand, the opposite arm. That's it. And your right arm up. 2. That's it. Breathe. Lengthen to the side. And 3. If you can get the foot, so the toe, you might even draw through the big toe a little bit more intense. 3 more breaths wherever you are. And 3. Lifting yourself back up. Come to Janu A. Bring that right foot into the left thigh. Lift up the arms, inhaling. Let's slow it all down. Exhale, fold forward. Grab your ankles, side of your feet. Lift the chest. And exhale, fold over the leg. 3 breaths. Keep the right foot actively pressing into the left inner thigh. Lengthen through the crown of the head. And then slowly come back up. Let's change sides. Stretch out through the right leg. Left leg in. Right hand grabs the outside of your left ankle. And then reach up through your left arm. And lean towards the straight leg. As the left knee draws to the side. Keep your shoulders down. Breathe. Stretch out through the whole side. Nice long stretches. Good. And if you can, if it's available, you can try to reach for the big toes and rotate the chest up. Or just keep reaching, draw down through the left hip. And release, coming back up. Well done. Draw the left foot into the right thigh. Reach up both arms. Janu A. Exhale, hinging forward. Holding your ankle, your shin, wherever you can reach. And open the elbows to the side. Little movement of the torso towards the straight leg. both your knees in, face the front of your mat, hold behind your thighs, lift up your toes, Navasana. And then reach your arms forward, letting go of the thighs. Good. Hold it here. Take a long breath in. Exhale, tilt your tailbone and try to lower down onto your lower back. And then stretch your legs away from you. You can bring them up a little bit, but let the lower back touch the floor. Good. And then come back up. Good. And again, stretch as you exhale. Pull the navel in. Balance on the lower back. And lift back up. Woo. Again, lengthen away. Third one. Beautiful. Stretch the legs, squeeze them together. And come back up. Well done. Bring your hands together. Palms touching. Then we're going to do a little twist to the left. Twist to the right. Twist to the left. While you're stopping. You can bring the feet down if you want. Little twist to the left. Twist to the right. Yeah. Let's do another. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Isn't this nice? 3, 2, feel that fire energy. Lift up arms and legs nice and high. Stretch your legs if you can. Lift arms up. Balance. What's happening? Come on, come on. Fire, fire. You can do it. Nearly there. Good. Bend your knees. Well done. And then slowly roll onto your back. So core is nice and strong now. Now we're going to come to open up through the heart. Arms by your side. Palms facing down. Take a breath in. On your exhale, press into your heels. Lift your hips up. Rolling up through the lower back. Maybe shimmy your shoulders underneath you. You can reach for the inner ankles. Maybe you like to interlace the hands underneath your buttocks. So you open through the chest. Take a long breath in. Going down through the heels. Squeeze your triceps a little bit together. So they help you in lifting the chest. And then just relax your glutes a little bit and draw them back up. Relax your glutes, the buttocks, and then draw them back up, pressing into the heels. 2 more, release the glutes a bit and lift back up again. 1 more. Each time you might feel you have a bit more space. And then slowly open your arms, roll down upper middle and lower back towards the floor. Well done. Take a breath in. Let's do that 1 more time. Tilting the hips up. Opening through the chest. Shimmy your shoulders underneath you. Lift the heart. Breathe. Down. Into the belly. And slowly release. Maybe lifting the heels. Rolling upper middle and lower back down to the floor. And then let's come to a twist. Bring your knees into your chest. Give yourself a little hug here. Rock side to side. And then from here, bring your knees over to the right. If you like, you can cross your left leg over the right knee or hook it into eagle legs, so double cross. Rolling them over. To find your variation that is suitable for you. Hips move a little to the left. And then open the left arm to the side. Roll over, hold it here. Long breath, calming the practice down now. Twisting a little deeper, but now more relaxed. And each breath and you release. Just think of the breath like a healing salve now, giving you space in the spine. And then slowly bring the legs back to center. Uncross the legs. And coming to the other side, you can either bring both knees over to the left or cross the right leg over the left. Maybe even double wrap. Hips a little to the right. And draw the knees to the left. Keep the knees in height of your hip. Open the right arm to the side. Long breath. If anywhere you feel a blockage or tightness, be very kind and gentle to yourself.
This is still your playtime, still your exploration of your body, of what you're bringing to it. That's what you're working with. One more full deep breath here. And then come back to center. Good. Bring your hands again underneath your knees. Draw the chin to the chest and give yourself a little roll up and down the spine. We're going to come to forward folding. So stretch your legs out in front of you. Lift your arms up nice and high. Pull your navel in and exhale, fold forward. Maybe you can hold the outside of your feet or your ankles if you don't reach that far. Maybe bend your knees slightly so that you can soften down. Let's take 10 deep breaths. 1, 2. Really enjoy the breath, calming the practice down. 3, 4, 5. Find a point for your gaze that you're looking at in front of you. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Slowly come back up. Just a little counter pose. Bring your hands behind you, fingers either pointing forward, side or back, your preference. Squeeze the legs together and then lift up the hips. Open the chest. If that's too much, just bring your feet in and lift the hips up. In and reverse tabletop. Hold it. 3 breaths. 1, 2, and 3. Slowly come back down. Bend your knees if you're coming forward. Roll yourself all the way down and then bend the knees, lift the legs up into the sky. Option to just bring the hands underneath your buttocks. A little bit further forward. Or you can reach the legs up, hands onto the lower back. Maybe walk them a little bit up. If you have neck or shoulder issues, just prefer for yourself the easier version. And then let's stay here for a while. You can also use a wall if you prefer. Just bringing the legs, the hips against the wall and letting the legs float up. Keep looking up to the toes, or if you're lying on your back with the legs against the wall, you can just close your eyes. Think of the legs being light. Five more breaths. And then slowly lowering your legs, if you are in shoulder stand, into Halasana. Nice and slow. You can bend the knees a little bit or keep them long. If the floor is close to your toes and you feel the toes on the floor, maybe you'd like to release the hands or interlace the hands, but keep drawing up through the toes so you're not rounding into your back, so don't collapse here. Still pulling up through your tailbone. If you're against the wall, you can stay there a bit longer, maybe bend the knees into the chest. And then if you are in the plow pose, maybe you want to bring the knees around your ears. Make yourself into a very small ball. Your knees onto your forehead. Maybe the arms wrap around the back of your knees. Long deep breath. And then slowly release, bringing the hands behind you on the mat, palms facing down, and then start to roll yourself out. Draw the navel in. If you're against the wall, just roll over to one side. Once the sit bones touch the floor, bend your elbows, lift up the chin, lower the legs, and bring the elbows underneath your shoulders.
And then arch your back. Open the chest to the sky, draw your head back. Maybe the crown of your head comes towards the floor. And take 8 long deep breaths. Drawing the navel in as you exhale. Think of the heart lifting up, the shoulders rolling back. 4 more. And then draw the chin to the chest slowly. Roll yourself onto your back. And then open your arms wide to the side. Open your legs as wide as the mat. Start to give the feet a little wriggle. A little shake on the floor. And then breathe and squeeze everything together really tight. And exhale, release it. And then let everything soften. Become very still. Hands are soft, fingers just naturally curl. Connect to your heartbeat. Notice the breath calming down now. And you can imagine with each breath that it moves in from the feet like a wave of release to the crown of the head. And when you exhale, it moves down the legs again, out the feet, taking tiredness and stress and worry and tension with it. Leaving you a little bit softer, a little bit more relaxed, a little bit calmer each time. Just how you would like to be. And then each time notice the little pause after you exhale and before you breathe in again. And the last few moments here. Maybe you hear the fireworks. And taking a deep breath in through the nose. And exhale, sigh it out again. And then slowly start to move your fingers and your toes. And on your next inhale, reach your arms over the head. Give yourself a nice long stretch. Make yourself as long as an arrow. And then bending your knees into your chest. Give yourself a little hug. You can rock side to side and maybe start to roll onto one side, left or right. And just lie there for a moment, like an embryo with the eyes closed. Just feeling the ground hold you underneath you. And when you're ready, press the top hand into the floor and stretch out the top leg. Keep the head soft and roll yourself up. And then come to a seated position with your eyes closed. Those are fireworks, I'm so sorry. So the fireworks, give me a moment. So come to a seated position. And then just take a nice long spine. Oop, right. Go through a nice long spine, closing the eyes. Good, that's it. And
finding the breath again.
Let the shoulders relax. Let the breath sink down into the belly. And just notice how the body feels now. Notice that energy that is around your midline, so where we did the whole twists. And maybe you feel there's a little bit more confidence in you. When we activate that area, so the third chakra, which is connected to our ego state of mind, we build up that strength, that resilience. We might feel a little bit more fiery and energetic. Of course, through the practice you might feel a little tired as well. But just feel that sensation of something holding you there, keeping you tall and upright, supporting you like a corsage. But it's your internal corsage. And then let's just close with some nice, long, deep breath. So as you breathe in, just count silently in your mind for 4. Hold it on the top for a moment and then count out for 6. I'm not going to count for you. You can just do it in your own time. So let's just do a few rounds of this. Inhaling, counting till 4. Holding it for a moment and exhaling, breathing out for 6. Holding it again for a little moment before you breathe in again. The breath might be audible or silent. And you're just guiding your breath very gently, not forcefully. And do one more round, just for yourself. And then let your natural breath come back to you. Bring the hands to your heart center. Lift the heart to the hands. Take one breath in. And sigh it out. And let's close with a mantra Om. Breathing into chant. Om. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me. Hope to see you again.